Hey guys, this is Ellie from Hypno with your October mid-month forecast. Before I start, I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you for two reasons. First of all, the last 2 years while my son's lifelong illness was deteriorating and getting a lot worse, it was you who, by booking your readings and your hypnosis by Skype all around the world, enabled me to work from home in the very next room and give him 24-hour care. So thank you. Also your emails, comments, so heartfelt, so loving and wonderful. So thank you for that. And also we have reached 18,000. That can only be from your loving support, shares and subscribes and your amazing comments every video. So thank you for that. We are hopefully going to reach 20 by Christmas. So let's get started with your forecast. So in October, in your monthly videos, I have touched on the benefic Jupiter occurrence in October the 10th roundabout, depending on where you are in the world. And so let's get started with your reading. So Aries, your Jupiter abundance and influx will be in money, business, inheritance, tax, refunds, bargains, deals, settlements, insurance, property, bonuses, intimacy, anything from the 8th house. So that's where you will get a yes, a bonus or some sort of influx there. So your card today is the Death card. So some of you will be getting an inheritance. For others, this is about a good news to start a new journey. So coming to the end of one. So this could be great results, new job, getting a job, moving up, bonuses, all of those different things. Also moving on from a cycle and some sort of formalities involved as you move forward, Aries, in this current benefic time. So your Drawing Virtue messages from the angels is Maya is saying that there is some extended paperwork or some in-depth education that you'll be thinking about putting your money towards, or to get that money, there's some sort of signing of documents. There's also the idea of forbidden fruit or the temptation of. This card here is the No card. So if you are tempted, take some caution and to think before proceeding. This card says it's not the right time to act on that impulse, to act on what is being tempted, to put some more thought, to put some more time in that before you move forward. So now we're going on to Taurus. Taurus, your benefic Jupiter lucky strike is in partners, former partners, duets, double acts, businesses, partnerships, all of those areas of the long-term commitment, whether that be love or financial. So, you know, something is going to come there as a abundance or a yes, or getting the yes, or, you know, great negotiations in that area. So Taurus, your card is the Hermit card of expansion, of higher education, of higher learning. This is about you looking at your past, what your past ideals for the future were, the experience of life, of what you have lived. And the Hermit is also about, well, where I'm at now, what has changed, what do I want to do in the future? And so that enlightenment, that thinking, a major arcana card, major change, major movement. So this luck that's coming into the 7th house for you might be where you've got that enlightenment. Okay, so this is where I'm at now. Where do I want to expand? Do I want a small change? Do I want a large tangent? Am I going to move abroad? This is about foreign departments, all of those different areas, because it's the 9th house. So that's where you're thinking during that time as well. You have the Sun in your 6th house of work, health, routine, your daily chores. So you might be expanding on that area now that you've got the extra funds, or you have that commitment for that long term. So your cards, you have two. You have Caressa, again, telling you that you're at the end of the cycle, about to start a new one, and to have patience. This is happiness awaits you now. as you're on the move to the next long term. So that commitment, whether it be love, financial, wherever that commitment in that long term, that benefic luck is going to help you there. Angel is saying that you are a light worker and that what you do matters, and that you might be feeling the need to pursue that in your own personal hobbies, or to use your intuition to push you forward in your work or in your love. This benefic Libra energy is going to highlight where you can, make a difference yourself. So now we're going on to Gemini. Gemini, yours is in the 6th house, your lifestyle, drugs, food, drink, fitness, your health, your duty, your service, the daily details. That's where there's going to be some abundance and some good luck coming for you. You've got the Death card as well. So do check your sun, your moon, and your rising, as sometimes you get the same cards. Sometimes you get more information, more details. So the Death card's saying that there is an ending, and through some sort of formality, there's a brand new cycle. This is very much the butterfly who goes through that difficult phase, that's transition, and then is able to soar, transformed. So this is your time of transformation. This really is a big push, a big move, something that you get in this area of the 6th house. Great results with your health, changing the way you eat, changing the way you exercise, what your day look like changes. That answer is there. With your work, it could be promotion, you're moving on to another level, or you're going into employment. There is some sort of formality though during that process. Your adoring virtue messages from the angels, Gemini, is Archangel Uriel, which is about, Archangel is the one of the top 4, and this is about emotionally leaving things behind and starting a new cycle. So anything to do with emotional habits, maybe triggered with food, cigarettes, addictions, any of those things where an emotional issue could be the trigger in your health, in your day, in your anxiety or stress that is part of your day. That sometimes it's your emotional baggage from the past, something emotional this month during this lucky time. You're able to release it, acknowledge it, release it, and let it go, and therefore emotionally being a lot stronger. You do have Archangel Uriel giving you the strength, Gemini, during this mid-month. Now we're moving on to Cancer. Cancer, this is about pregnancy. This is about godchildren, nieces, teenagers, stepchildren, lovers, dating, young adults. That's where you get the bonus this month. And look at the cards you got. You got the 2 of Cups. This is a Leo Cancer, so you could be getting this fine benefic luck with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This does signify Leo. And this is a firm fit, a great match. Now, some of you, because it is about children and grandchildren, children, nieces and that, you could be asked to be a godparent. You could find out that you're pregnant. You could be saying, yes, that this is the process we want to go through. And for others, this is about meeting someone who is incredibly important, perhaps karmic, because of the Leo karma this year stemming from the eclipse Leo. So this is meeting someone really, really important that you will have an emotional great fitting with. Now, your adoring virtue messages from the angels, Cancer, is cards jumping out. This card says that your home is safe. So going back to the children, there is some wonderful news coming, whether it be about custody, whether it be about being pregnant, whether it be great news to do with children, whether it be about being asked to be, a godparent, or anything to do with dating. This card here says that your home is safe and the people in your home is safe. So if you have been having any legalities, custody issues, splits in the family, this card also is reflecting on that abundance, that good luck from Jupiter, which is saying that your home is actually going to be safe. Now, Bethany is saying to you, this is a good time to splurge on you, have a massage, have a mani-pedi, put some money into you this month because you deserve it. Now, if it's about dating, this is about you looking good, looking fine, getting your glad rags on, and really knocking the other off their feet. So now we're going on to Leo. Leo, the Jupiter luck is coming into your house, apartment, land, your council, your home, patriotism, anything to do with your roots and your heritage. So Leo, good luck there, especially with your karma this year from the eclipses. This is also, you've been dealing with your your voice and your independence for the last 10 months. So this is a bonus in that area of 4, that home, the roots, the heritage, the land, the people, the patriotism. So there's a bonus there, this from Libra, which is bringing you some sort of abundance or a yes in that area. Your sun sign is sitting in the third house as well, which is about communication, publicity, and all of those areas. You do have the Knight of Cups, which is great expectations. You've got Jupiter there, great expectations coming to give you great emotional stability. This is great news. Now this might be coming in the form of an email coming from overseas. It could be about your great news about your home business, any kind of publicity. If you're trying to sell your home, it's getting rave reviews. This is about emotional stability, great expectations, great results. There's also an element of leadership and showing and leading by example as well. So you, Leo, your adoring virtue messages from the angels is... We've got Crystal saying have faith and hope, because these things happen in transition, Leo. This is about making way. So maybe you have had said goodbye to people, situations, or opportunities because they had to be gone for the opportunities to come in, which you are getting now. This is also stemming from the eclipse for some of you. Now, Merlene is saying that you're confused and indecisive because you don't have all the answers. This is about your home being pulled in 4 different directions, feeling overstretched. And this is about seeing a specialist, seeing legality, seeing someone who has expert knowledge to be able to give you those results. And it's just possible for some of you Leos that the good news is coming from that specialist into your home to bring that abundant luck. Now we are moving on to Virgo. Virgo, you are getting your luck in World Wide Web, multimedia, publishing, education, communications, public speaking, microphones, good health to do with your hearing, voicing, any of those areas of your body, anything to do with glands around the neck or anything around that area. That's where your good news is coming. And also in great communication. The 3rd house rules communication as well. Also short travel. The Empress is a major arcana card saying great success in the 3rd house. You, Virgo, the sun is sitting in your 2nd house and your luck is coming in the 3rd house. This is the 3rd house. This is abundance. This is hitting bank. This is having that sponsorship, having that money behind you. This is saying that there is going to be follow-on bonuses from this. Great for fertility as well. Pairing up with others as the sun is sitting in your 2nd house of partnerships, whether that be love, collaboration, your self-worth, or with banks. So this is hitting bank, getting that collaboration, having that success in that area, Virgo. So Virgo, your adoring virtue messages from the angels is... Francesca is saying that you may have been blocked. You may have not been able to find the words. You may have had stalling in the area of the 2nd or the 3rd house previously. And now during this energy, that there is going to be enlightenment. There is going to be a solution. There is going to be a way out. And this luck from Jupiter is going to bring you those answers. It could be also out of the blue that you weren't expecting it. There's also a parrot rabbiting on in this person's ear during this time of low mental abilities or blockages. So if you are an artist in any way, this is about being creative and having that flow. This is about having great ideas and projects and getting that word out. The parrot could be somebody else giving you tips or ideas that you're ignoring, someone who's putting you down or manipulating you that you're allowing to listen to. It could also be yourself, your that instigator, that victim mentality, that self-sabotage. And you also have a chameleon in here as well who changes their view to suit the platform. You also have Ray. Ray says you've had a lot on your mind, a lot of pressure. Some people might have had migraines, headaches, grinding their teeth. Ray's saying to let your mind go to reset. So meditate, let your mind go free, extra sleep, letting your mind settle, put the thoughts down, and that is how you will reset and come up with that solution. So now we are going on to Libra. The benefic abundance for you is coming in banking, savings, investments, raises, pensions, superannuation, rebates, deals, bonuses, inheritances, and offers. So you, Libra, you have the World card, so it's an upswing in those areas. Now, this might also be the end of, so for some of you, it's about payment for something you've been doing for a long time, something that you've put a lot of energy in. For others, it's something you've put a lot of energy in, you're finally getting that recognition. This is about working very hard and moving into a great collaboration, getting that backing, getting that sponsorship. This is also, Libra, for love for some of you, partnership, whether that be love, romance, but also a great collaboration and a partnership for finances or career. And this is an upswing. This is fate. This is fortuna. This is about an upswing in that you have been having a difficult time with, Libra. So your drawing virtue messages from the angels is... Now, you have the sun in the first house of new titles, fresh looks, new beginnings, fresh ideas, new projects, and all those areas as well. And so you might be finding that you get this great news about somebody else coming on board, signing up with somebody else. If you're just starting out, getting that finance, getting that collaboration, working with somebody else brings in those great rewards. 2 cards for you. We have Indriel. Do check your sun, moon, and rising. I got both of these cards before. Indriel saying you are a light worker in what you do, what you're producing, especially during this collaboration, that you are going to make a difference. Now, Archangel Uriel saying the end of emotional triggers that may have blocked you, that may have stalled you, any emotional upset, that he is here to help you release, acknowledge, and let go of any triggers, anything that's not helping your self-worth and helping you to move forward. So that emotional stability is coming, Libra. Now we go on to Scorpio. Scorpio, your benefic abundance is coming in your image, your reputation, your appearance, your title role, the package, your face, the title that you're in, and first impression. So you are going to have great... Well, look, we've got the Ace of Wands. This is, you know, getting a job, a new job. This is divinely sent, especially we've got Jupiter bringing it in the same area. So this is a new offer. This is meeting someone brand new and making a great impression. This is the Phallus card, so great romance, great passion. It is divinely sent. So you might just meet someone, Scorpio, who is very important. This is also about getting the lead on a project, getting the okay, the yes to start that project, new title, new look, anything to do with the first house, and this is being offered to you. This is also about, this can be also from overseas or taking action on an idea, that inspiration is there, and anything online as well. So your drawing virtue messages from the angel, Scorpio, is... That one jumped out. Teresa's saying stop stressing, stop overworking. You've got the yes card. So beautiful news for you. So it is going to be a yes. You are going to get that job. You are going to get that offer. You are going to meet someone special. Is this real? This person is very happy with the first impressions, very much interested. It's a yes in all of those areas. Now, Teresa's saying you have worked hard. You have been tired. You have struggled. You may even have aches and pains in shoulders, back, spine, any kind of tingling or anything like that. This is just saying to put some energy into yourself, look after your health, plenty of good food, plenty of good, you know, rehydration and sleep, and you're definitely on your way, Scorpio. So now we're going on to Sagittarius. You are getting your abundance in the area of secrets, the unconscious minds, dreams, psychic experiences, ends of past traumas, institutions, classified information. And this is a beautiful time if you wanted to stop an addiction or stop a cyclic habitual life. You can use my free hypnosis, go under the playlist guided meditations, just tell yourself you're ready to let go, press play and let it happen. This is a wonderful time to put the past behind you, things you do behind closed doors, any secrets you haven't told others, anything below, simmering below the surface. There is going to be good news or abundance in that area. The sun is sitting in the 11th house of groups, associations, and support received from others. So, you know, by joining some groups, you might find that this is exactly where you get the abundance to be able to stop a cycle from the past or to enhance your psychic ability. You do have the Chariot card. This is about a decision. You are being through this benefic time, there's a decision to be made about moving forward. Now, this card is about the long term and unable to act for a few reasons. One, procrastination. Two, waiting for outside information, waiting for others to act first. You can't move any further until you do here. This is about moving suburbs. This is about moving. This is moving across the country, moving countries. This is about the long-term goals. And so where is the past, the 12th house, and any of the 12th house factors stopping you from the long-term movement forward? This is about travel, and there is going to be a decision made there. Perhaps letting go of this addiction, perhaps letting go of insecurities, any self-worth issues is how you're going to be able to move forward, and especially those groups are going to help you this month. But that is the area you're going to be getting your abundance, Sagittarius. So your Adoring Virtue messages from the angels is 3 cards for you. So Yvonne says compassion, compassion for yourself, compassion for others. This is where you're going to find that emotional past. Anything to do with the 12th house is going to work best for you. Now, for some of you, this is about gaining, getting a pet, putting money into your pet, and you know, the compassion that and empathy that you give others is going to give you an enlightenment about the lack thereof that you give yourself. Do you let others treat you in a different way on how you treat them? That is the imbalance there. Grace Non-Twinette says, you, Sagittarius, and an earth sign, there's some sort of conflict here, whether there is a manipulation or that you're talking to somebody else through a manipulation that they are dealing with, and that through compassion and empathy, you've got that herald twice. So it's really important. Compassion and empathy is the way to see through this month. And you're dealing with the 12th house of your compassion for yourself, how you treat yourself. So this is how compassion and empathy is the way through. You also have patience. This is about synthesizing your knowledge, learning, reading, taking the lay of the land before you act, and that by following your heart, prosperity is coming, and that very soon you'll be able to put all of what you've learnt, all of what you've gathered, any observations, into that positive move forward. So you, Sagittarius, it looks like whatever you're letting go of or giving up this month is definitely going to propel you forward in an abundance and benefic way. So now we're going on to Capricorn. You are having great luck in groups, friendships, clubs, teams, associations, Twitter, trade unions, bands, circles, any networking, any of the support you receive from others. You got 2 tarot cards. This one here says hitting bank with the 3rd house of communication online. This is exactly where this luck is coming for you. So this is about fertility, hitting bank, communications, and great success. So if you're just starting out launching something, it will have follow-on effect. This is gaining lots of subscribers, great reviews for what you've produced, for the work that you've put out there. This is for some of you new memberships. This is for some of you about new people coming on board. For others, this could be about fertility. This is gaining a yes with the bank, gaining sponsorship. You might find that suddenly you've got an upswing in numbers. Suddenly you've got an awful lot of subscribers, a lot of people hitting on your website, being voted leader of the group. All of the social networking is going to give you this boost, and that is the support that you're getting. But there's also going to be a financial reward there. Now we've got the Ace of Cups, and this is divinely sent. This is overwhelmed blessings, and that you are celebrating these blessings with those around you. Your Adoring Virtue, Capricorn, is Oh, wow. So you really are, Capricorn, hitting bank. You've got the abundant card. So you're getting abundance in money, abundance in support from friends, new groups and associations. They're really going to support you this month. And for a lot of you, it's going to be in numbers, translate into extra contracts, translating into membership fees, sponsorship, and dollars. You also have Desiree, which is about taking your time. This is not the time. So someone, you might be riding high on this great success, this newfound funds, newfound attention, and there's something else. For some of you, this is about another aspect that you were ready to launch, that you're getting ready to launch, and you think, I'll ride this now by launching it now. This card's saying, no, it's not time. You've got to just hold your horses, wait. This is not the time. It will be soon, but just not at this moment. Now, this could also be about, because this is a no after the yes in the abundance. So you might think, oh, quick, what I'll do is I'll take that money and I'll put it straight into this. No, keep it where it is right now. Caution on that immediate knee-jerk reaction. If you're thinking you'll push something out quicker, if you think you'll take the newfound wealth and put it into something else and rush something out, no, this is not the right time to do it. Take your time, patience. You'll be glad that you did. Now we're moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you are having some wonderful luck from Libra in the area of success, career, academia, awards, promotion, victories, status, social climbing, the top of the mountain, the 10th house for you. So this is getting an award, getting a promotion, getting extra money, great feedback from authorities, yeses from authorities, the leaders around you. For some could be father figure, because that can be seen as the authority as well. But anything to do with the 10th house, to do with your career, your success, your finances, great feedback, great money and awards. You've got Page of Cups. This is going to bring you more options, more money, so therefore more options. This is also about looking good, luxury, sophistication, changing the way you do things, changing the look of something, fine details. This is also about overseas as well. So, you know, your success could be global. This could be that you get a contract which is going to enable you to have more options. Wherever it is in your 10th house of success, that's where it comes out in dollars. But it's carrying on because it gives you more options, and also the look is going to change. So perhaps, you know, you were doing things on a budget, but this offer, this opportunity, this funding, whatever it is that comes in, is going to help you and give you more options, so you can concentrate on what you're great at. You can also expand and bring something else out as well. But there is going to be that luxury of more options because of the abundance of finance coming in, or luck in that area. You could also find, you know, if it's to do with a job that you're already working at, some of you might find that the boss says, oh, look, this is fabulous. You know, in 3 months' time, you can work in that area that you wanted to work in. And also, we're going to give you more staff. We're going to give you more resources. So you're like, wow, I really can do the best now because I've got way more options than I had. That's one scenario. For others, this might be that you really want to work in one type of job. You're currently working really hard. That hard work pays off, and you get great support and a yes for the movement if it's another area of the place you're already working in. So that will leave you the great options of, look, this is where I want to work, more staff, better hours. It's going to benefit you and give you more options. Your Adoring Virtue messages from the angels, Aquarius, is Rochelle is air sign, saying you're following your own heart, your intuition, and that this is where, if you follow that, you will get prosperity. So maybe this is something you've been holding on for, working really hard for, and the hard work's finally paying off. You just knew it was going to work. This is also about siblings as well. You know, the backing, the support of, or out of the blue, they speak up for you, or they there could be some good luck there, holding firm, following your heart, prosperity coming there. And then, of course, we've got Opal, anyone who's lost a child. I personally have just lost a child. They're loving you. They're celebrating with you. This can also be extended to siblings as well. So, you know, if you're loving and longing for someone that's passed, this card says that they are thinking of you, they are with you, celebrating this great win in your career and finances. Now we'll move on to Pisces. Pisces, you have your great success in travel, foreigners, foreign department, permits, you know, to green cards, visas, those kinds of things, regional differences, academia, publishing, education, the web, higher education, higher faith. That is where you're going to get this abundance and this luck. And your tarot card is the seventh house of Seven of Wands. And this is batting back negative forces. So maybe you've been sticking to, this is long term, you've been sticking to your guns in the area of expansion, foreign departments, travel, putting in those hard hours and, you know, knocking back any negative energy for the long term, and now you're going to see those rewards. This is also about looking at your long term and saying, you know, there is a defensive justification happening with the person, whether it be a teacher, whether it be a peer, co-worker, even foreign department. They've been, you know, negative energy and you've been holding it back. Now you get these great results. Your Adoring Virtue messages from the angels is, whoa, a bunch of cards fell out. So first of all, victory. So this is a yes, this is a win against establishment. So if you are holding out for a green card or any kind of visa papers, you know, it might have been back and forth, no answer for 4 months or longer. Well, you get a yes. This is getting that approval to visit other countries. This is also great success if you've had any kind of prohibition to do with what you're working on in other countries. So maybe they're banning your videos, you're having a very difficult time being able to speak in that country or in that country to view your videos, or your work, there's been a lot of paperwork to get through. It doesn't matter what area it is, and difficulties of expressing on a large scale to foreign entities. This card says it's moving forward now. You do get the go ahead, you get the yes. You also have Shanti, and this is a lot to do with the karma, to do with Leo and Aquarius. This karma is affecting you and making your new roads successful. This is a fresh new start to do with families or leaders. This is a fresh new start to do with children or to do with new avenues of work. There's peace and serenity. So any difficulties you've been having in any of those areas, Leo can also be seen as authorities, and we are dealing with the ninth house of foreign leaders, foreign speaking people online, trying to expand and seeing, you know, being knocked back down, you know, hard work to expand, hard work to get the message out, higher education, higher spiritual faith. This is also in your greatest hopes and dreams as well. That is where you're getting that bonus. So any difficulty that's been slowing you down, you do get the victory, you do get the smooth the road ahead. Fiona says that what you do is you are a light worker, and the message that you give is going to make a difference in somebody else's life. Now Daniel's saying any area of communication to do with a partnership, marriage, or with finance, that you will have the right words, you will have the positive response in negotiation that you need. So for some of you, this is about, you know, getting that visa to be with a partner. For others, this is about, you know, dealing with foreign agencies to partner up with for your work. There is going to be good negotiation. You will get that positive result. Layla says that you've been doing one-on-one time, thinking about where you want to go, thinking about where you want to expand, thinking about, you know, how you can, you know, get more education, more that you can learn, thinking about higher education, higher faith learning, getting online, going overseas, going abroad, reaching a wider network. And this has been stemming from the eclipse. And this is also about quality one-on-one time with someone very important to you as well. You are going to get abundance in that area. Archangel Raphael is helping with any physical difficulties, so overcoming those, the courage and the strength during this time. You Pisces are dealing with the 8th house with the sun all month. That's deadly serious agreements. That's dealing with government agencies, resources from others, taxes, supers, deadly serious agreements, resources from your spouse, legality, so splits, divorces, births, deaths, marriages, and intimacy. So that's where the sun is highlighting. You have that luck on the 9th house of expansion and foreigners. So be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next month. Again, thank you to everybody for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. We have done it, 18,000. We'd like to get to 20 by Christmas. Could not do it without you. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you.